Welcome everyone, I am your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Choices of Stories You Play, Rules of Engagement, Book 1, Chapter 17, VIP. Now playing as Katie, on Friday night, not long after your date in Santorini, you stroll on the deck alone. I wish Leo would just tell me what's going on. Something on your mind? Oh, I didn't see you there. I know, big surprise seeing me behind a bar. Why don't you sit down? I'll fix you up something. As you take a seat, Dean pours you a drink. So, what are you up to tonight? Oh, you know, I'm just gonna spend the night agonizing. Sounds fun. Over what, exactly? I'll be worrying about finishing my inheritance task if I've scared off the guy that I'm dating. Finishing my inheritance task. I feel like Nana had all these expectations for me, but instead I'm just my usual undecisive self. What if Mr. Right doesn't even exist for me? Or what if he does, but he doesn't feel the same way I do? I'm starting to think I need to learn how to be with myself first. Well, good for you. But single or not, you should be having fun on a Friday night, not alone on a deck. I don't think I have a choice. Everyone's busy tonight. I'm not. I've got a short shift tonight. My schedule is pretty chill. That is until the captain's ball tomorrow. Oh, right. Sounds like a big party. Massive. Anyway, I'm off the clock soon. We could hang out. Sure, but what do you have in mind? The ship seems pretty quiet tonight. Not a problem. I know what we can do later, right? But right now, how about I cook dinner? You cook? What would you make? A shot of whiskey well done? Hey, I might only know a grand total of 3 dishes, but they're incredible. Let me take you to dinner. I bet I can make you eat your words. Yes, you can enjoy MREs with Tabasco sauce. I was actually joking with a fellow army buddy about that. He was talking about the mashed potato MRE. He's like, it just is like flakes. He goes, Tabasco is your friend. I bet, huh? What are your stakes? Lady's choice. You're on. Loser has to streak around the pool in his or her underwear. Give the winner 500 euro or 100 euros. Take a double shot. Why not? Streak around 1 lap. Deal. Let me just clean up and clock out, and then I'm ready to go. Okay, hurry, I'm hungry. After Dean finishes his shift, he takes you back to the kitchens. Since it's pretty late, we have the whole place to ourselves. Dean opens a bottle of wine and pours 2 glasses. It's a Friday night. You clink glasses and drink the wine. What are you gonna make? It's a surprise. No peeking. You hop up and sit on the counter, sipping wine and averting your eyes as Dean prepares the meal. Need any help? Nope. You sure? Yep. Here's your plate of MRE mashed potatoes. You continue to laugh and chat together as Dean cooks. He puts the finishing touches on his mystery dish. Okay, I'm done. One more thing. He takes out a clean dishcloth. Mind if I blindfold you? I prepared an absolutely elaborate dinner. I want to surprise you. I learned the recipe from one of the best chefs I know. It's the most gourmet dish you'll ever try. A blindfold. Maybe just this once. But it better be worth it. I promise. Dean wraps a cloth over your eyes. You hear him shuffling around the kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna give you a mouthful of the dish. I'm trying not to insert a pun there. I'm trying really hard right now. You open your mouth, and Dean feeds you a bite. Whoa. You savor the mouthful of delicious, rich flavors. Good, right? I could try and lie to Dean, but would I get away with it? Tell him the food is amazing. Thanks. You take the blindfold off. What is it, anyway? It is my trusty grilled cheese sandwich. But it's so simple. How is it so good? This is the best grilled cheese I've ever had. My secret? Just a dash of truffle oil. Oh. As a military brat moving around a lot, I got to try many different cuisines. They were delicious, don't get me wrong, but this was always my comfort food. My dad used to make this all the time. It always took me back to something familiar, no matter where we were. I felt the same way about my Nana's cooking. When you both finish eating your dinner, Dean grins at you. Now, I think you owe me something. Streaking around the pool? Oh, man. I was really counting on you losing, or forgetting about the bet. March back up to the pool stubbornly. You stand poolside as you shimmy out of your clothes. Dean leans back with his elbows on the bar counter as stammerings of cruise guests pass. Cold, 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 cold. It's summer in the Mediterranean. You'll get no sympathy from me. Damn it. Strategy fail. Black is my favorite. Careful, don't slip. You start your lap around the pool. You know what? Oh, no, I'll save this for the end. I'll save it for the end. But just then, a waiter goes by. Whoa there. Ram? Dodge. At the last moment, you swerve out of the way. That was close. You finish your lap. Yes. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely more than that waiter did. I think you almost pushed him into the pool. Almost. If only I should have done it. Afterwards, you and Dean wash all the dishes. Well, now that we've cleaned up, let's get out of here. I already rented a car. I was going to go to this club where I heard a good show was playing, a DJ from the UK. Come with me. I can at least help you take your mind off things. Sounds like a plan. Huh. I would have thought that was a diamond choice. You and Dean get into the rental car and head out to explore the nightlife in Greece. You settle comfortably in your seat as Dean drives on. I would have swore this was a diamond choice. Huh. As you pull up to the curb, you can already hear the bass pulsing and people laughing. Well, this is it. I think some drinks, dance, and music in your system are exactly what you need right now. Dean parks the car and walks up to the entrance together. A line flows from the door to all around the street corner. The line is huge. We're never going to get in. I've got an idea. We could try to talk our way in somehow. I bet we can get past that bouncer. That guy? You are everywhere! Come on, Pixelberry, some diversity! Add like a... I don't know. I mean, literally, he could have been... like, Kyo? Or someone just completely different. I mean, there's 8 billion people on the planet. Have some faith. What do you say? Should we go for it? Ah, it's a nightclub. That's what I like to hear. So that's the diamond choice. Okay. So, what do you think will work on that guy? Turning the charm or a good old-fashioned bribe? Why am I choosing this? You're the guy! I know what I have to do. I have to... Ooh. Let Dean bribe the bouncer. Have Dean flirt with him. Flirt with him myself. Well, I mean, just... reveal that black bra! If I was a bouncer! hard to resist! Now usually when I'm in the zone, I can resist anything, but flirt with him myself, let Dean bribe the bouncer, have Dean flirt with him. Let Dean bribe the bouncer. Dean flirt with him. How about that? Or I'll flirt with him. You toss your hair back. I'm feeling pretty fabulous today. You saunter up to the bouncer. Hey there, good looking. May I offer you some Dokalax? I love a man with tattoos. Oh, you lean in and whisper in his ear. Why don't you let us in and you could show me the rest of them? Okay, alright. He's gone from maybe the Dokalax is kicking in. Bouncer motions that you can go into the club. Thanks, doll. You take Dean's hand and lead him inside. Nice. Don't be too surprised. I gave him a box of extra strength Dokalax. Inside, you stop holding hands. The music vibrates off the walls and people dance with abandon. It's exhilarating in here. Let's go grab some drinks. You head to the bar, but too many people clamor for the bartender's attention. At one end, several women debate over their orders while checking their phones. On the other side, a large group of guys in bro tanks and snapbacks order beer. So, do you want me to use my bartender superpowers to get us drinks? I might not be a bartender, but I can usually manage to order the club. Okay, hotshot. Who should we get in line behind? 3 women on their phones, the 8 guys in bro tanks. I'm gonna go with 8 guys in bro tanks. Yeah, that's what I would go with. A few of these guys already have beer. I know frat bros. They're all gonna get the same thing. You approach the bar and overhear the conversation. Give me a picture of whatever's on tap. This guy again. Because originality, Pixelberry. I'm seriously gonna start editing this. I'm gonna start putting a new picture of someone. An opening clears up quickly in front of you. We were right. You know, you're not so bad at reading people yourself. I guess you think you've got people figured out too, huh? I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but do this job long enough and patterns start to emerge. Honestly, people don't usually surprise me. No shit. I wholeheartedly agree with that. You order beers at the bar. Let Dean pay for Dean, go Dutch. In this moment, I'm having a brain fart on what Dutch means. Wait, I think that's where you split it, right? 50-50? Am I correct in this? I'm gonna let Dean pay. Honestly, I know I can't afford the fanciest things, but I can definitely got you on this. I mean, technically I paid for diamonds, so yeah, you're gonna fork the bill, buddy. You're gonna fork the damn bill. Thanks, Dean. You clink your glasses. Cheers. Plus, we can always get back to the cruise where he is the bartender and actually have the good stuff. As your beer disappears, you start eyeing the dance floor. Wanna dance? Yeah. You and Dean find a spot on the floor when suddenly a girl starts dancing up on Dean. I mean, at this moment, I'm not really surprised it's Claire. Oh, hey! You look familiar. Aren't you the bartender from the ship? I'm so over waiters now. Bartenders are the next big thing. Dean edges away from Claire. Sorry, I'm busy. Claire glances over at you dismissively. You don't look busy. You know, I'd love to order a sex on the beach from you. You swoop in quickly. Oh, I'm gonna tell her. Excuse me, this is my boyfriend. You put your arm around Dean. Right, Dean? Dean blinks and follows suit, his arms strong and supportive. Right. Ew, are you blind? Don't you see you can upgrade right now? Well, let me know when I see the upgrade in the room, and I'll tell you if it's an upgrade or not. Clearly, you're a downgrade. About 3 downgrades, actually. Your personality is shite. I don't see that, actually. Katie's perfect for me. Ah, whatever. Bored now? Of course you get bored with all your toys, don't you? She goes away to her circle of friends. Ahem. You separate instantly, straightening your clothes. You know, she looks a little young to be in her. I guess the Pierces go wherever they want. You know, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to be the bodyguard tonight. I can be fierce. Maybe you read me wrong. Maybe I did. Another song comes on. Dance next to Dean, dance with the Dean. You move closer and dance with your back to Dean. He hesitates a moment, but then holds you close by the hips as you both move to the music. A crowd begins to form a circle around people showing off their moves. As you and Dean gather around to watch, someone pushes Dean into the center of the circle. As he gets shoved forward, he extends his hand out for you to join. Join Dean and dance. Grab Dean's hand and get pulled into the circle. You watch in surprise as Dean breaks out in a series of dance moves. Are you popping and oh, Jesus. Come on, show me what you got. You do a flip and gracefully land in the splits. Whoa, Katie, come here. Dean pulls you close, spins you around, and then dips you low to the song. Everyone cheers. Dean puts you back down on your feet. That was fun. Yeah. You both rejoin the crowd as others continue to show off their moves. Dean touches you gently on the shoulder. Let's go dance somewhere else. That's just us now. Right behind you. You and Dean continue dancing to the loud music as the night goes on. You went out dancing with the certain bartender. After leaving the club, Dean drives around the city. Love driving around aimlessly. You can find a lot of interesting things without a map. That's what people usually call getting lost. But somehow wandering with you isn't so bad. The car climbs uphill and Dean points at a turnout on the road. The view looks nice. I think I'll pull over here. He parks the car at the overlook. As Dean fiddles around with the radio, you think back on your summer so far. What's on your mind? You seem deep in thought. I don't know. These past few weeks have been so crazy. Some small part of me thinks that it would be easier to just take Trent back. What? Why? This has all been really hard for me because I'm not really the type to date around. It's hard to believe that someone could fall in love with me so quickly. I'm not really the type to date around. And I don't believe someone could fall in love with me so quickly. I believe with both. I mean, I've been in an exclusive, committed relationship the past 5 years. Getting back into the dating scene, starting from point zero with total strangers, it's hard. How do you try and explain who you are on a first date? At least in that relationship, it was comfortable. We had our routines and what worked. There wasn't any pretense. Yeah, but this routine also involves cheating on you. Ouch. So true. And thus why he should be dumped in a... I want to say dumpster? Dumpster, or where do they throw all their trash away? Oh my god, junkyard. Wow. Brain is not working today. I'm sorry, Katie. I know it must be hard to put yourself out there, but is comfortable and routine what you really want? Going from point zero can be a good way to reinvent yourself. At least, that's what I found. Maybe you're right. I'll think about it. It kills me when someone like you can't see how great you are. I know so many people who settle for losers and end up unhappy because they stop believing they deserve it. I don't want that to happen to you. He tenses, taking a deep breath before shaking his head and relaxing. Sorry. I didn't mean to get on a soapbox right now. Whatever you decide, I hope you come find me whenever you need anything. I'm always here to listen. I just wish I could do more. Thanks, Dean. Anyway, it's getting kinda late. Wanna head back? In a moment. I just want to enjoy the view for a while first. It's quite beautiful. Feel free to screenshot that if you'd like. On the drive back, you feel your eyelids droop. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Dean smile at you. He puts a jacket over you as you fall asleep. Later, you and Dean arrive back on the ship. Thanks for tonight. I really needed it. Anytime, I'll walk you back to your cabin. You take a step towards the hallway door when you hear someone behind you. It's like he's literally cancer. I'm serious. He literally is. Trent? I've got some news for you. Sorry, not interested. Bye. Don't be like that. You'll want to hear this. I mean it. No, I mean it. I've had time to think about us, and honestly, I don't want anything more to do with you. Because I'm sick of how you make me feel about myself. You've always been horrible. But I put up with it all the time. Little things. Eventually, it built up into something terrible. I should have ended this years ago. Stay away from me. Oh, really? Is that what you want? You both? No, you'll never find anyone else. It's just a matter of time before you find your way back to me. It's too late for you to go find another fiancé. That's not true. Who gave you permission to speak? I'm not gonna stand here and listen to you talk to Katie this way. Oh, this is rich. I see what's happening here. You two were on a date. We were just... Oh, how cute. Look, Katie, he might be good enough for a fling, but you seriously can't tell me you're gonna marry the bartender. I'd rather marry him than a lowlife like you. You're coming with me now. Furious, Trent makes a move towards you, as though to grab you. Get away from her. Before you can react, Dean punches Trent in the face. Dean? Trent staggers back, nursing his jaw. To hell with both of you! Trent leaves, for now. Are you okay, Katie? I can't believe you punched him. Why did you... I couldn't let him get away with that, what he was saying. Because, Katie, You... Dean steps forward, takes you in his arms, and kisses you. I should keep kissing him, pull away. Keep kissing him. As you respond, Dean gathers in closer, kissing you with more intensity. What will happen now between you and Dean? And what will Trent do as revenge? Find out in the next chapter. So, I had to keep my mental little block there in the front. So, back to the skinny dipping, well, not skinny dipping, the bat thing. So, when I was in high school, I got de-pantsed. You know what that is, right? So, if you don't, or if it's never happened to you, pretty much I was standing in gym, and someone came up behind me and pulled my pants down. Still had my boxers on, but, I was standing there, and it never happened to me before. I didn't know what it was. I had seen other guys teasing one another, but I didn't know the exact word for it. So I pull my pants up and readjust myself, and gym teacher comes over and he looks at me and he pulls me aside and he goes, "You okay?" And I go, I mean, I was flustered. You could tell my face was red. And he goes, "I saw what happened." And he goes, "Man," he started going on about a movie. And he says, if that would have been me, he says, I remember seeing a movie, and he says it was a guy who just stood there, his pants were down, and he just readjusted himself, and just stood there like cool as a cucumber. He's like, he goes, I just, next time if it happens to you, he says, I'd do that. He says, let him know it doesn't bother you. Well, it never did happen to me again. People did try, but I tightened my belt, so when they tried, it didn't do anything. And I kept that in mind, but I was not that flamboyantly confident in especially high school. And I had dealt with a lot of things, and I was dealing with a lot of things when I was going through middle school, high school, and things like that. You're not just are you dealing with the school, and you're dealing with, pushing yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, everything, but you're also trying to find yourself, what you want to do, etc. And yeah. And then I'm sure someone's going to go, wait, you were talking about you and a buddy in MREs. Yes. He's a cool guy. He does the military thing. I wanted to go into it. I tried. Unfortunately, they have kind of like things, health limitations that you can't go into service. And unfortunately, I didn't qualify. At the time, I had really severe asthma, and a doctor would not clear me. But I wanted to go, and I wanted to serve my country. At the time, I was young, and I thought it was an out from my family and things like that. Figuring all the stuff I'd grown up with, But I wanted to serve my country, and I actually really was fascinated with being a sniper, actually. And I still got the eye for it. I love, like, when I play Fortnite and everything, I can make really great shots. And people say, well, video games are different. Oh, I've handled real, weapons and things like that, and I've got really great shots. But I don't like up close. I've always been kind of, like, allergic to, like, in games, like, doing melee characters and things like that. But, I've always wanted to be like a long-range sniper or something cool like that, But I digress. Anywho, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. I figured I'd share this with you guys. The video inspired me or anything. Because in case you didn't know, well, as you saw, he actually queued into it. He's a military brat. And he actually, I think Dean, I remember, yeah, he did serve. He did serve. From, well, I don't want to spoil it in case you're tuning in, but you'll see soon enough. With that being said, if you genuinely did enjoy it, please feel free to share the video, share it with your friends, your family, whatnot. Let's grow our community even bigger. We're 4.5k subscribers. That's fantastic. A year ago, I was just starting out and I had less than 100. And because I was doing loot crate videos and videos that meant of no consequence, and then Choices got my channel started. Now, if only you folks would join me on the journey that would be outside of Choices. There's other visual novels that I do on the channel that are fantastic, like The Letter, which actually has a lot of voice actors, along with myself, who I do the narrating, and they do the voice acting. Then also, we have a lot of other content. So also, if you want at all, and you're feeling generous enough, to go down to the description down below, and there's a couple links down there. If you would ever be so generous to even hook me up with a cup of coffee, be awesome. Otherwise, sharing always helps if you're not able to. Otherwise, until next video, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all then. Peace.